back to the place because I have the fries again. The mom and pop place. I was by my family's house and grabbed it again. Except this time they gave me a look. They're like, oh, we've seen you before, you know. This time I got their breakfast. Still got the, oh shoot. I spilled it on my fries. Oh well. But seriously, how have you guys been? Hope you guys have been okay. Oh, that's weird. Of course, it's not bad, but you know, it's just fries with a splash of Baja Blast. But yeah, today was good. It was good. Very productive. But then again, around the end of the month at my job, it gets pretty busy. But today was just kind of mellow. So that was full. That was cool. Okay. So I got their breakfast sandwiches. Oh my god. This is the sausage and this is the bacon. Already, I know this is going to be great. I know this is going to be amazing. So I came after work and I was worried they weren't going to make it because it's like 6 p.m., right? But I go in there and I ask anyway and they're like, sure, why not? Thank you, you know. Oh my goodness. This thing is great. It tastes like something you would make, but it was like made by grandma, so it's just 10 times better. Okay. So, story time, right? I'm sorry, this is too good, right? But, story time, restaurants I miss, duh, you know. I'm gonna go from least to greatest. Least being like, I'm cool with that. You know, I'm fine with not really having that again versus the one I miss the most. Like, I will drive back to try it again under the right conditions, always. I also want to deeply apologize because someone's throwing a party. It is Friday night, so, you know, bear with me. It's like they lined it with sausage, balls, and Nambi, but this is really good. This is too good. the video where I was chased by a colt. You probably know about Fat Sandwich. But I never told you guys how I felt about it. So the sandwich I got from Fat Sandwich. Sorry, I don't know why. I don't know why my nose did that. But quite literally, my sandwich was chicken tenders, mayo, and a couple of cold mozzarella sticks on a hoagie bun. It wasn't good. Not to mention that, you know, my chicken tenders had something hard in them, so I was just like, you know what, no, I'm not eating this. It's definitely food that you're supposed to have when you're not sober. And Noodles and Company. Noodles and Company is actually good. I actually like it, but I don't find myself thinking of Noodles and Company. I'm pretty sure you all have that restaurant that, you know, you're just kind of like, I like it, but I don't go out of my way or think about it that often to get it. Alright. Back to it. I know this probably looks weird and nasty, but I swear it's delicious. I knew from the time I bit into it that this is like a top 3 breakfast sandwich of all time, if not number 1. It's not that salty, it just lets all the ingredients shine. The next restaurant I missed was this. It was this Thai place right across the street from my dorm. It was in like these malls, like these crap, what's it called? Strip malls right across the street from the engineering dorm. Had some really good glass noodles, but they were really spicy, like the thin, transparent, like wide noodles. They're good, but they were spicy. But kind of like with Noodles and Company, I never thought about it that much. I would get it after, you know, I would get it sometimes, but it wasn't ever like a first option. It was always like, oh, the place I wanted to go closed. The second place I wanted to go, it's busy or something. Okay, I'll go here. Alright. The next place I went to a lot, and we're starting to get into the restaurants that, like, yeah, I actually do really, really miss them, and I would go again. So if you go around the corner from that Thai place, there's this Empanada restaurant. And man, they had some good stuff, man. Cheese and corn, empanada. It's like this barbecue empanada steak today. This is bacon, like really fried, crispy bacon. At a special week, you get like 3 for $12, and though it sounds expensive, considering their empanadas and all the work that goes into it, I don't think it's that bad. Really, really good. Really good. But it was good. I know I went there a lot, like consistently, but then I stopped because my schedule changed and I couldn't get to it reliably from class. Now we're getting into the heavy hitters, the ones that I know I go to always when I go down there, because my sister goes to the same school, but also my friends live down there, so. Okay. There's a place called Rosati's. I think it's probably a chain restaurant because I've seen it up near Chicago, but down in Champaign, it changed my life. Me and my friends used to get a large thin crust, half veggie and half sausage and stuff for our get-togethers. And the veggie was actually really good. And the best part was that me and my roommate would wake up the next day absolutely just out of it, just tired. And we would wake up and look to the little fridge we had, and it would always be sitting on top, and we would always grab some slices. So good. Then there was a place called Ozu Ramen. I think it was the only place on campus where you could get authentic ramen. It did change up the menu and the vibe a bit, but it's still really good. I remember it well. There's a last restaurant I know there is. It was at the back of my mind for so long. I used to get it all the time, guys. And it wasn't like a fast food place, it was like its own restaurant. God. I remember now. My favorite place on campus was this little hole-in-the-wall restaurant. I think it was called Burrito King. And inside was a lady, an old Mexican lady. She was like a grandma, very old. Well, back then she looked like, late 50s. Now she would be like mid 60s, which is still, 60s is kind of, getting up there, but it's not like super duper old, But if I remember correctly, she didn't speak a lick of English. time she saw me, she would yell for one of her, I think it was either her grandsons or her sons. They looked about my age, but then again, they could have been much older. They had full beards. Every time she saw me, I would get my nachos, and these were loaded nachos, like chicken, queso, I think it was like rice, beans, think of anything you want on it that would be good. I had that, right? And then she would give me an extra bag of salsa and chips. I'm telling you, that got me through some rough time, guys. I'm serious. Get my last little sip in. So once again, thank you guys. If you enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Also, sorry if there's any ambient noise that kind of picked up during this filming. I tried my best, but alas, I am but a mortal man. Alright, I'll see you guys.